Star Wars creator George Lucas was recently asked about his thoughts and criticisms about Disney's take on Star Wars and specifically how he feels about the sequel trilogy. So let's talk about his answer and his actual answer. So yeah, what did George Lucas say about the Star Wars sequels? Well, depending on where you look and depending on whether people are actually telling you the truth or not, you might believe that he hates them, that he hopes Disney somehow sells Star Wars back to him, which has been rumored, which isn't true at all. Everybody's debunked that. But in essence, what he said is he likes them, that they're not what he intended to do, but then he also talked about the fact that other directors also put their own stamp on Star Wars and other producers and creators when he was in charge of Star Wars, and he didn't necessarily agree with all of that. And if you guys have been following it, when it comes to a lot of the EU, the comics, the books, the video games, there was a lot of stuff that George Lucas would approve of, and some stuff he was never on hand. He just kind of gave him a thumbs up and said, yeah, you got free reigns, do what you want here. And they came up with some pretty interesting concepts, different ideas, and things like that. So he's saying that it's how it goes. And while the sequels are not what he originally envisioned, he appreciates the direction that they took him in, and appreciates that Disney and Bob Iger and everybody over at Star Wars, from Kathleen Kennedy to the different directors, were able to deliver on the vision that they wanted. And he once again reiterated something he's talked about multiple times recently, and that's that he trusts and believes that Disney is the perfect home for Star Wars, and that he trusts and understands and loves what they're doing with it, and that he just is now enjoying it as a fan. So, yeah, Lucas is fine with it. Which honestly, yeah, makes sense. It is what it is. Yeah, he created it. But remember, people also hated George Lucas. And after the prequels, that's when he got fed up with it, and he decided to start to look into selling Star Wars, and we ended up with, well, Disney buying it and him supporting them.